Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Star Flames, and we're back with another banging video. So, if you're new or returning and you haven't subscribed, be sure to subscribe to my channel, turn on your notification bell, and join the family. While you're at it, give this video a big thumbs up and support your girl. In this video, we're going to talk about Nicki Minaj making a report to the CIA and the FBI after a guy by the name of Mac Wop made a statement on social media which Nicki Minaj deemed to be a threat to her. Let's talk about it, shall we? Because, as you guys know, Nicki, she has been going off on Jay-Z and rocnation. Now, when Nicki goes off on Jay-Z and rocnation, there are a few people who tries to throw subliminal jabs here and there at Nicki, and then the bots comes out and they attacked Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj has also been on Jamaican TikTok, and she has been a true advocate on Jamaican TikTok. She has been helping and donating to a lot of people in need. So, she has been picking up on how to really get up into people's ASS, like how to tell you words and let it hurt without being, threatening. So she told SZA that SZA looks like a dead dog because she has been picking up really fast on the Jamaican lingo. So apparently that had SZA hurt, because SZA had joined the chat and SZA had decided that she was going to defend Jay-Z by saying, be careful out here, it is Mercury retrograde. And the time when SZA had made the comment about it being Mercury retrograde hasn't even started as yet. And the people defending SZA, it seems as though they don't understand that SZA, I have nothing against her personally, but she has this propensity to be a blatant liar because she's talking about being careful out here. It's Mercury retrograde when it didn't even start as yet. And one thing we know about Nicki, she ain't slow. So Nicki clapped back at SZA, right? Wish that wasn't, involved in the Jay-Z rocnation feud, but hey, SZA sneakily inserted herself. Nicki responded accordingly. Now, this guy by the name of Mac Wop decided that he wanted to up the ante, and he was telling Nicki, hey, Nicki, be careful out here before you get put in a blender like your boy. So, I'm going to share the clip with you guys, right? After Mac Wop said that, Nicki tagged the FBI, she tagged the CIA, and she was saying, hey, this guy is saying that I need to be careful or else I may get put in a blender out here like my boy. But many critics were quick to say that what Mac Wop was talking about was, like the beef between Drake and Kendrick Lamar, what Drake did to Kendrick. But then there was another group of people who saw it completely differently. Another group of people said it was a threat. They were telling Nicki Minaj to be careful because if she's not careful, what happened to Tory Lanez is going to happen to her. Because what critics are saying is that Tory is Nicki's boy and Nicki hates who? rocnation, Jay-Z, and Megan Thee Stallion. And we know what happened to Tory Lanez the moment that they said less than 1% of Tory's DNA was found on that gun that was used to shot Megan. Tory Lanez was stabbed, 17 times? So what many critics were saying is that that was a threat to Nicki, telling her that if she doesn't keep it shut, what happened to Tory Lanez is going to happen to her, because Tory Lanez got stabbed so many times It was as though they put him in a blender, but many people saw things differently. Nicki was not taking any chances anywho, and Nicki was like, I'm escalating this shit. And Congresswoman picked it up and said, yeah, we're not gonna take these things lightly. But let's take a look at this clip together so as to tie it all and hope you guys get a better sense of what took place. And then I'll get back with the rest of my commentary.
Nicki Minaj has captured the attention of Congress for this alleged threat made towards her during a live stream. Take a listen.
Yo, what's going on, bruh? Oh my God. Update me. This internet crazy. I'm your blood. Hey, Nicki, relax. Relax. So you get put in the blender like your boy did. Uh-oh. She gotta relax. She gotta relax.
Now, y'all go ahead and forgive me. I'm going to try my best throughout this story to get everything right. But the man in that video is allegedly Mac Wop of TDE, where he says, before you get put into a blender like your boy did. This is all in reference to past issues and conflicts between apparently Drake and Kendrick Lamar. We've known all about that since the Super Bowl. But what's interesting here, this actually captured the attention of Florida Representative Ana Paulina Luna. And she says she's going to do something about it because things like this have gone too far within the rap industry. Again, y'all forgive me if I've missed something during this story and didn't get it exactly right as far as past issues and things to that nature. But I do agree that threats like this, no matter who the person is, have got to come to a stop.
Okay, you guys. So I shared that clip from Robbie Harvey for many reasons, more than one, because I want you guys to remember who he is. I did a video or quite a few videos highlighting stories that he has brought to the forefront, wherein there have been, like violence against women being mistreated. So anywhere you guys see Robbie Harvey, pay attention to his stories because he is normally advocating for people and he's normally on the right side. He really doesn't, pick side. He always is on the right side of humanity. Now, back to Nicki Minaj and Mac Wop. While this could be very well all having to do with Mac Wop saying, this, feud may not end well in terms of rap beef wise, you really cannot tell if that is what he actually meant. Remember that it was only during the YSL trial that Jay-Z Meat Mills, and along with a few others, they had worked to get a bill passed so as to not allow rap lyrics to be used in case against rappers to prosecute them. And now that that bill has been passed, you don't know how people can use a lingo to pretend as though they're telling you, okay, they're gonna put you in a blender. It could very well be rap battle or it could very well be otherwise because we've seen where people have been told things that appear to be a joke. We've seen that just a couple weeks ago online from a couple with a man saying to his wife, I'm going to take you off this planet. And he said it in such a simple, callous manner that no one took him seriously. Only like a handful of people were saying, wow, that felt somewhat chilling. And then within less than an hour, he actually took her off the planet and he took himself off. So Nicki Minaj, even though it may seem to be a rap battle statement, Nicki Minaj has been experiencing some things in the industry. And remember, guys, I've been saying to you guys that Nicki has been getting attacked a lot. Whenever she speaks out against Jay-Z, when she goes live on Instagram, her Instagram numbers gets affected in terms of streaming. You can see the numbers being down significantly. And when Jaguar Wright said she had the same experience, I said to you guys, I believe Jaguar Wright. And if we cannot believe Nicki Minaj and Jaguar Wright, we can clearly remember Tina Knowles getting Candace Owens' video fact-checked and taken off Instagram, irrespective of the fact that Candace Owens spoke about Beyonce allegedly collecting $10 million for a 3 minutes pathetic speech, and Candace Owens wasn't the only one who said that. It was just that Candace was the smaller man who said it, because you had CBS, CNBC, so many media outlets who sat down with a group of panelists saying the same thing, and those videos were up on Instagram. Tina Knowles did not go after those people, but for some reason she went after Candace Owens and she got the video taken down. So my point is, when Nicki says she's getting attacked, we may not see to what level she's talking about, because Nicki is the one who is experiencing it. So while Mac Wap's statement can be completely innocent because of the things that Nicki has been experiencing, maybe it is triggering to Nicki Minaj. I do know that Nicki is a smart girl, and I do know that she knows it could be completely innocent, but maybe she has finally decided that when it comes to Jay-Z, Rock Nation, I'm not going to take any chances, because the industry, what we know, they do play a lot of dirty games. People die from suspicious causes all the time, and they die for doing their own little investigation, finding out things. Brittany Murphy. People die from pneumonia a lot in the industry. Healthy people. People die from suspicious poisoning. Healthy people. Wendy Williams was poisoned and made to look as though she had dementia when she doesn't have dementia. So the industry is a very dirty place. And as you guys remember, Whitney passed away. Ray J's name was linked to Whitney. Ray J's name was called out again, linked to Wendy Williams. And every time we see Nicki going off on Jay-Z, who tries to get close to Nicki? Ray J. And it's true. There's evidence of such, and there's quite a few creators who have picked up on that pattern as well. So if Ray J gets called out for it, and creators are picking up on that pattern, what are they gonna do? They're gonna change how they try to get to Nicki. Nicki knows this, and she's not taking any chances. So Mac Wap might be completely innocent, in his statements, and means no harm, but Nicki, knowing how the industry roll, she's saying like hell, I'm not taking any chances whatsoever. And honestly, you really cannot blame her. So, that's how Nicki escalated Mac Wap to the FBI, CIA, and Congresswoman Anna Paul is saying, we're not taking these things lightly. And if you look at the amount of corruption that is going on, especially as it relates to the Sean Diddy Combs trial, the Jeffrey Epstein file, you know that Hollywood is dirty and it's messy. The swamp needs to be drained, so you really cannot blame Nicki for seeing it as a threat. But that's just my 2 cents on the matter. It is your time to chime in, guys. What's your 2 cents here? Because many people are saying Mac Wap is making reference to Tory. Some people say it's has to do with Drake and Kendrick Lamar. So what's your 2 cents on this entire scenario? Would you be like Nicki, be safe rather than to be sorry and escalate the issue? I want to hear from you guys. While you're at it, do all you need to do on this video to support your girl. Peace.